First chuck, first dogfish. Let's hope these aren't going to be too much of a problem today. My tote rod's getting knocks all the time as well, so I presume there are a few out there. Not to worry. Fish is fish. Let's get him back. Well, good morning campers. We are back on Anglesey. Doing a little bit of fishing today for pretty much whatever comes along. I've got one big bait out for the tope. Probably a little bit too early, but you never know. You've got to be in it to win it. Ooh, just getting a little inquiry on it now. Dogfish, I think. And another rod on squid and mackerel for whatever comes along. Had a couple of dogfish already. Hopefully we can pick up some rays. Something a little bit different perhaps. But for now we'll what's going again? Yeah, dogfish I think on the big rod. Yeah, hopefully we can sneak a tope out, but I think probably a little bit too early, really. But you never know. The mackerel have been hanging around really well, late and early I suppose. I don't think they've really gone much this year. They've been about a lot. So maybe the tope are kicking around too. Who knows? We will find out in due course. Nice little squid bait going out. Sure the doggy will snaffle that in a few minutes. Oh, that felt like something a lot bigger, but it was just lassoed round the body. Yeah, little swine. Yeah, let's get him untangled. A lassoed dogfish. What a chuck at the moment. Can't keep the rods in. Even the tope rod's just getting mullered. Oh, it's dogfish city out there. Just one after another. Both rods, even the big bait's just getting mullered by them. There must be thousands of them out there. Don't know what to do. Oh, we might get the spinning rod out. See if I can't catch a mackerel or a pollock. Let's have a go at that. Well, that's about a dozen dogfish I think. Aye. They are cool little fish. There's just too many of them. Well, it's been an absolute dogfish fest today. One after the other. Probably had more than a dozen now. Not actually caught any on the big rod, but they're just stripping it every time, which is a bit annoying. Nothing on the feathers today. Still not many mackerel about. Yeah, they're very tightly shouldered, I think. Keep plugging away. Well, unfortunately, not a lot to report. Just dogfish after dogfish after dogfish. Big rod's just getting mullered as soon as he goes in, so not much chance of a tope if there was. Yeah, it's a bit infuriating really. You can only just keep them going back in, keep plugging away. The dolphins have been going in really close here today. That's been really cool to watch those. The pod is just a little bit further out at the moment. They have been quite close in. Hopefully been able to get a little bit of footage of them. But alas, no other fish than dogfish. Nothing on the feathers. Slim pickings. A multi-species string that time. 2 mackerel and a herring. Happy days. Well, I had a bit of a nightmare 10 minutes there. My braid snapped as I was bringing those 3 fish in. I thought the knot had come undone, but the braid had given way. Obviously nicked it on a rock, cast before or something. But tied it back on, chucked it out, and now I only have half a rod. Cracked it off, and the spigot on this has come loose, and I've lost the other half of the rod. Sailed out into the sea, never to be seen again. Bollocks. Oh, there's fish out there as well. Sun's just about to go down. Well, it's on the way, probably half an hour before the sun dips. But there's fish out there, so whether to run back to the van and get another rod or jack it, scrap it, is a bad job. I've had 2 herring and 4 or 5 mackerel, so there is fish out there. I've only been chucking them for half an hour. Ah, bloody hell, it's a bit of a trek back to the van as well. Sod. Back to the van, new rod, and we're going again, mainly because I've left my sunglasses on the rocks. But we'll have another bash, hopefully catch a few more mackies and some herring for the freezers. Oh, I'm having an absolute nightmare here. I've just, well, I lost 2 sets of feathers and 2 lures trying to fish my rod out before, got them snagged on the rocks. Come back down, Lost 3 sets in 3 casts. Ugh, not really got anything else suitable, to be honest. Only got some tiny little sabikis. It's going dark now, I might call it a bad one. But there are some cormorants diving around this corner, so I'm going to maybe there's a shoal of herring, so I'll chuck some little sabikis out for 10-15 minutes, see if there's anything around this corner. Other than that, I'll be tying some up this evening in the van. This has not been a good last hour. That comfy rock there, mate. Should we go home? I think we're gonna jack it. This last hour's just been an absolute shambles. I think I'd have had quite a few there, to be honest, if I hadn't lost that rod bit. There seems to be quite a few mackerel and herring out there, which is a bit disappointing really, because I could have had a few for the freezer. Not to worry. I'm going to get back to the van now, have some supper, tie up some new feathers, and maybe have a go tomorrow. The weather's supposed to be garbage tomorrow, so we'll see how bad it is. Might have a little dabble on low tide again, see if we can't winkle a few out for the freezer. But for now, it is time for some supper. Good morning, campers. Well, afternoon really. I didn't set my alarm last night because the weather was forecast gales and absolutely torrential rain all day today. So I actually woke up at 11 o'clock when somebody called me, and it's actually not that bad. It's a bit breezy and it's raining in the air, but it's certainly not what was forecast. So probably could have had a full day out today, which is a bit of a nightmare. But anyway, we're out now. Spent an hour or so tying up some new strings of feathers. So we're back out and hopefully we can get back into these shoals of mackerel that were about yesterday. The birds just diving everywhere. Cormorants and I think the razorbills, the other one, are absolutely blitzing it. So there's obviously plenty of bait fish down there. I actually had what I think was a razorbill first cast. So they're obviously hitting little fish. So I've moved away from them slightly because I don't want to catch those all day long. Went back, no dramas. Just a little bit annoyed. But yeah, so we've moved away from them a little bit. We'll go around this corner and see what we can find. Hopefully get some mackerel for the bait freezer. Well, despite the birds going absolutely crazy, not had a fish yet. What to do? There's been all sorts. Cormorants are diving, razorbills, the gannets are even coming in. There's obviously plenty of bait fish out there, but as we stand, no mackies. The weather's coming in now as well. There's a bit of misty rain in the air. Can't see any of the mountains anymore, they've all disappeared. I think we're going to get wet. Well, considering what's been forecast today, the weather's not actually too bad. It's just starting to come in again now, but it's passing. Little bits of rain, but it's not really rain, it's more like wet cloud and misty. Just had my first mackerel. Quite a nice one. size one. So they are about. Hopefully I'll be able to get a good couple more. I'd like to take a few home for the freezer today. We'll keep plugging away.